Namaste, I am Suril Udeshi, and I am a restaurant consultant in Ahmedabad. And we curate projects across Gujarat and some projects in US as well. And we specialize in premium family dining segment. Most of our restaurants are like big restaurants where we entertain all age groups and our specialty cuisines are like the core is North Indian cuisine, and surrounding that it is all global recipes, right from Lebanese, little bit of Mexican, and little bit of Peruvian, African, as well as some great Pan-Asian stuff. Like nowadays there is a trend of Japanese cuisine, all teppanyaki, sushi, ramen bowls, and all. And then we have this in the Asian segment. We have Chinese cuisine, we have Thai, and we have a list of zero-proof cocktails mostly in all of our restaurants menus. And we have our in-house bakeries wherever we have our restaurants. So we have some amazing desserts in the menu. And in most of the restaurants, we also have our own halwais. So we prepare some nice traditional sweets. So be it the desi sweets, the pure ghee sweets, or the Bengali sweets like chamcham or rasagullas, and we make desserts out of it. So our menu, they are like all elaborated menus, and hence our restaurants are famous across Ahmedabad, and they are mostly the iconic restaurants of the city. To name few, they are at Mango, under the neem trees. Then we curate restaurants like Patang in Gandhinagar. We curate restaurants like Pathik Ashram. We are coming up with few more. And across Gujarat, we have our portfolio distributed. So in Gujarat, we do restaurants in Anand called Restro. We do Mango World Cuisine in Bhavnagar. We do a hotel called Biz in Rajkot. Then we have a very famous restaurant of Mehsana called Kuhu. So where we are the restaurant consultants. So we are a team of partners and associates who bring up people who wants to start their own restaurants, and we bring their restaurants to life. So I'm here to talk about the POS and what is the importance of POS when it comes to premium family dining restaurants. So mostly software companies who are coming up with POS and solutions for restaurants are mostly focused towards QSRs, like a small single cuisine setups which has multiple branches, like a pizza company or a coffee shop or a ramen shop, or such small setups. So the POS requires limited efficiency and limited scope of work which that particular POS has to do. But when it comes to huge setups like our restaurants, we need super efficient POS, and I should say restaurant mm, ERP level softwares. So I studied about Odoo with the very key person called Mohammed Bhai here, if he's around. So he gave me a presentation, and I was amazed that Odoo has done a great job. So when it is about running a great restaurant, it is also about having a great restaurant management software. And I think Odoo can do that wonderfully well. So I'm about to put Odoo at various of our restaurant projects. And so when it comes to, I always say that the most important ingredient in a fast running restaurant, a big restaurant, is not their cheese or paneer or their sushi, but the most important ingredient is the POS and the restaurant management system. So when it comes to Odoo, I checked about their queue management, where most of our restaurants have waiting in the evening by at least 7:30, 8 p.m. So the queue, the waiting has to be managed very well. And the restaurant management software, it starts from queue management. That is wonderfully laid out on Odoo. I have checked; it's fabulous. And when the guest is shifted to the restaurant table, then it is about POS and order taking. So order taking also consists of lot of small detailing nowadays. When it previously it was when you go to a restaurant, then people will ask about that. I want Jain menu, I want a Swaminarayan kind of menu. Nowadays we have, I want gluten free menu, we are vegan. There are a lot of dietary restrictions people are taking care of, so that everything can be well accommodated in Odoo restaurant management system, which I have seen. And reordering, so many a times, in Indian kind of restaurants, it's not only about ordering a pizza, eating and going away, but when it comes to family dining segment, people will first order a mocktail, and then they again call the captain and order for a nice soup, and a starter like nice paneer tikka, and then after having their starter and the soup, they will again call the captain to order their main course. So when they order a main course, they order a pasta, then a paneer ka sabzi, and few rotis. When there are four of them, but then after a time, they will again need roti, and that very fast, because their sabzi is still hot, and they want continuous hot roti coming on their table. So that is called running orders. So running orders are also very well managed in Odoo. I have checked with the team. So that is also, I think, very efficient, so that guests don't have to wait. So most of the time when people are going out, and when we take feedback, sometimes people say that food was nice, but the service was slow. But many a times it was not about the service, it was about the POS, because their running order system was not too very efficient. So I think Odoo is also doing fabulously there, while we have to take running orders of the restaurant. And when it comes to when guests are going home, and then it's about guest relations and taking feedbacks. Also, that system is well in place in Odoo's restaurant management system. So I have taken the live session with Mohammed, as well as I had visited the stalls and studied the software in detail. So also it is like so seamlessly done. So mostly what happens is, whenever you go to a restaurant, there is a comment card which comes on a table, right? So then they take your feedback, the how was the food, tick, good, bad, or not good. Then it is about service. It is about ambience. It is about giving comments. So most of the restaurants still has papers. So when I was a restaurant manager or operations manager, what I used to do was that whenever I got good feedbacks, I'll pass it further to the top management. But if the feedbacks were not so very nice, I'll tear that feedback and throw it in the dustbin. But what Odoo is doing, Odoo sends feedback messages to the guests directly when they are not there at the restaurant. When they eat, they pay the bill and go out and go into their home, they get an SMS. And then they can check, they are asking for the feedback, that how was the experience at this particular restaurant. They can answer with yes and no by sending an SMS that is there in Odoo. So that way, all good or bad feedback is stored properly in the software, where the top management can see about the performance of the restaurant. The managerial people can study that feedback for actual training purposes. And if the captains or stewards, if they debate, they can actually show the live feedback which the guest has posted. And that's how I think the software is quite interactive. And I have also checked the store management system. The inventory management system is also very well in place. So it is all about FIFO, LIFO, the rate management, and everything is, I think, very well sorted. So, so it is all about Odoo and me as a restaurant consultant. I run a company called Suril Udeshi Restaurant Consultants. You can find me on Instagram. That is Suril7, SURIL, numerical 7. You can follow me on Instagram, and you can see a lot of good things about my projects, as well as I'll be posting a lot of good things about Odoo also. So thank you very much, and all the best. Thank you. Bye. Thank you.